So it's so laggy, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm gonna wait till, at least on my screen, this lag stops because that's a little bit ridiculous. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna be able to hear what I'm saying either. So I'm just gonna wait. So if you're watching this, just fast forward till a point where it stops lagging like this, and then go backwards till it stops. Right. Fantastic. Oh. And if you can't hear me, I might as well say I appreciate the phone compromisation for me being able to just speak my mind to, what, 4, 5, 10 people on the fucking internet on a live stream. You know, maybe if I was posting a video or something that was actually pre-planned, but the ability to do this on a live stream. Shit. This kid's a threat. I'm a threat. Because the system, let's just say this also real quick. Hopefully y'all can hear me at all right now. The truth. When anyone's claiming that they're speaking, you know, a grand truth, it's a truth that what it always does in the end, incidentally or directly, intentionally, the truth always opposes the system, the systems that are set up strictly to compromise people's lives, to say that this way that I'm granting you is the grandiose way, and well, you all gotta get along with it, or you're out of here. God, my teeth, I'm drinking way too much coffee. I'm out of here, huh? Just because you can't get women unless I'm out of here, huh? Yeah, it's with that too. Let's face it. Intermission. Oh, bright and shiny, perfect party. Anyways, anyways, after being thrown in jail for 3 months for playing music, the only thing I can do now is know how corrupt the system is. That's all I can do. I was thrown in jail for 3 months for playing music. Playing music. How could I possibly ever again, at all, in any way, trust this fucking system? Fucking threw me in jail for 3 months for playing music. And stole my car in the process. Can't get it back. I can sue now. I'm trying to just not let it disturb my peace at the moment, which I can barely fucking ever have. Stole my car back on the streets, right where I'm supposed to be, actually. I made the choice today. Some people were offering me free housing, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to be part of this compromised fucking world where everybody is just totally fucking being screwed with and fucked over and compromised. Like, as in, their bodies being destroyed, they're being poisoned, they're being rid of their consciousness, because all you have to do to totally do whatever the fuck you want for the rest of your generation's lives, your personal demonic desires, fulfilled pedophilia, rape, all that, all you gotta do is make sure everyone goes brain dead completely, and then you can change society into whatever you want it to be, being something that's just gonna help pedophiles enjoy their fucking lives when they should have already died, given the way they live their life. And you know, there's this big distinction in society nowadays. You're either with me or you're against me, drawing a line in the sand. It doesn't take rape and kidnap to be a pedophile. It just takes you sitting there and having sexual fucking thoughts inside your mind, or like totally in some type of reverie about the woman in the fucking yoga pants nearby who's a quarter your fucking age. You can all see it, we all notice it. You wouldn't be talking to her if she was a man, so please fuck off, you pedophile. But all this stuff is just totally being swiped under the rug. And that rug has grown to massive fucking size. It's just all the way up to the sky. How do you still put things under a rug when that rug is all the way, reaching all the way to the sky, man? It's just like a Jack and the Beanstalk, but with a rug on the top. Like a condom on the tip of the giant penis. Yeah, still getting that frame rate lag on my side. Fucking compromising ass. It's not the right word to say, to translate what I'm saying. You fucking sabotaging pieces of shit. Oh, I scheduled a live stream for 8 minutes from now. So let's dial into his phone and make it so that we're overloading his phone with how much we're destroying him with our microwaves and gamma rays and whatever the fuck other frequencies. So that his 5G $600 phone is too compromised to do a YouTube fucking live stream. Because we can't have this one man, speak his ideas. They're too effective. They're too effective at calling anyone who hears them towards a fucking proper path. A path not compromised, a path not naive, a path not foolish. Path of dignity. A path of fucking dignity. I turned those motherfuckers down for the housing today, and I found a whole lot of fucking dignity in that. I was able to wrap a smile around my whole head based on the fact that now I'm not in this situation because people keep sabotaging me. I'm in this situation because literally, completely, I chose it now to just be the person who isn't like anyone else, so that I can just speak my fucking mind, be honest, and not be compromised, and not be allowed to say not be allowed to say something just because, you know, it slightly bothers a weak person. Oh, I guess we're all supposed to limit what we can bring to the table just because this one fucking idiot can't figure out that I'm not actually attacking anyone, or, you know, if I'm defending autists from the, you know, psychological oppression and segregation that they actually receive, that I'm not all of a sudden attacking autists with something I said that you just didn't understand. There's this conversation I was having today. It was, he wasn't understanding what I was saying, that people with, yeah, that was what it was. People with autism, they receive crazy amounts of psychological oppression and segregation when literally it's like people, they all pretend like they're all good people to them, but they totally divide themselves from them. They don't want to act like that's what occurs, because they always want to pretend like they're good people, even when they know they're going to hell. Or at least, you know, if they could actually process how they've lived their lives, they would realize, yeah, damn, we're going to hell. But, you know, Just selfishness or just participating in destroying the planet? Just selfishness or participating in the engine of the destruction of the fucking planet, huh? This is probably a fruitful way to live. No wonder why you don't believe in, and don't want to believe in reincarnation or religion. Only a good person could or would want to. Because a good person says, you know, if I'm coming back to this world ever, I want it to be a better place. So I'm going to do my part in making it a fucking better place. And not just, you know, oh, here's $1, Mr. Homeless Person. Here's one fucking dollar. Here's even $10, man. I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about donations. I'm talking about changing the dialogue in society by participating yourself in breaking precedents. And trusting that, you know, every good idea that anyone's ever wrapped themselves around socially spawned by just another human. It was just another human. We're all each other also humans, are we not? What are we doing electing one master human to rule us? Fuck that. He the boss, I'm the boss. Let's knock ourselves out in delusion as we trample on towards the end of the fucking world. Which happened 3 years ago, by the way. It actually happened 3.5 years ago. The end of the world. It's been the end of the world for 3.5 years. It came in a way that no one was expecting. They're all expecting the literal zombie invasion or something like that. No. Just totally brain dead, completely DNA compromised, zombified fucking lab rat, Satan pawn, normal looking humans. They look normal, but everything they say could possibly think is retarded. And let's be clear, folks. All this shit, man, this is fucking censorship, fucking bullshit. Back to like 2007 censorship bullshit. People saying, oh, you're not allowed to use the word retarded. That's insulting Down syndrome people. Actually, you are now insulting Down syndrome people by saying that retarded could only mean and be talking about someone with Down syndrome. When how long has the word retarded been used as an insult? You're saying every single person who ever said that they're retarded strictly to explain just how deeply their stupidity has dug them into the core of hell. If anyone ever calls someone retarded, it's probably deserved. And nobody has ever called a Down syndrome person retarded. That just doesn't happen. So can we make sense for once? Nobody, unless they deserve to fucking die, has ever called someone with Down syndrome retarded. I only call normal people who are very, very impossibly stupid retarded. And you're born with no birth defects. The way you led your fucking life, dude. Or, you know, no difference in the, you know, fuck. Birth with no quote-unquote defects. But the way you lived your life ended you up as a sorry fucking idiot, moron, fool, naive, blame-filled, sinful, selfish, weak, boring, banal, mediocre, never striving, never advancing what you are in the moment to become something greater in the moment, to recognize the greatest people, they're always transforming. Every moment they're transforming. Every moment they're taking like a mile-high jump into the air compared to what you're doing. Every single moment. You're jumping like a foot, 2 feet in the air. These other people, they're jumping 20 fucking light years into the fucking air every second. People don't realize there is no ceiling. Isn't that so not redundant now in this modern society? There is no ceiling. Do you notice? There's no ceiling in the sky. Did you notice also that when you're pushing yourself, there's no limit to how far you can go? Fear is the only ceiling that ever exists. And it's not the end result, the end goal is not to remove fear. Because those who do not fear their swords have no right holding swords. Rather, let's say it perfectly. Those who do not fear their sword have no right holding swords. Just as those who had faith in themselves their whole life, that, you know, those people who were like just flowing, flying through life, like flying colors, they were perfect. They were always being in some way very relevant towards the context of any situation. And they were also very free with themselves. Well, in the end, they grew up and didn't really become something great, because those who lack the faith in themselves, they question themselves to the point of completely refining what they are into something that only cares about big things and important issues, stuff like that. So when the person who lacked faith in themselves their whole life tries to, end up on a stage speaking some stand-up comedy truth routine, practicing for that, trying to become that, they will learn, first of all, pretty quickly that they have much more to offer in just a minute fucking speech than these people in an hour of being on a stage with a microphone in their hand. You don't realize that it's man, I just totally lost my train of thought. I just walked away with my willpower. So those who had faith in themselves their whole life, they're going to get up on a stage and they're just going to be talking about their cat, and they're just fucking small talk on a stage just to try to get fucking laid. Person who's lacking faith in themselves their whole life, but reforms back into believing in themselves eventually, deserves to have the microphone in their hand, because what they have to offer is way beyond what anyone else in the fucking place has to offer. I don't know how to perfectly explain it, but that's literally just what it is. If you were the type of person who was very unconfident, you're full of self-doubt and self-hatred, and you were always just damning yourself no matter what the situation around you was, you will grow up and you will take on these grander things and become a grander fucking person than the simple person who's just floating through life. And nowadays, come on, man, come up to 5D, man, hurry up and get to the new age good vibe 5D. Man, you're only on 5D, no wonder you're all fucking so retarded. I'm pretty sure, I have no idea what exactly dimension I'm on. It's probably around like 40 or 50 at this point. And what people don't understand is they completely misunderstand what dimensions actually are. 4D is not time, because time is actually a subjective fucking experience. If you pass 4D, does time actually not exist to you? No, you're still existing in the fucking, you know, waiting for stuff. You order food, you have to wait for it. It might not bother you anymore, but and that is a result of a type of dimensional thing. But like you could say also that dimension 30 has you recognizing that there are bigger things to worry about than these small fucking matters. The bigger things to mind, greater business to mind than these small annoyances, trivial annoyances in this very, very minuscule world. At least this part of it in this context. Lag. You know, I'm just gonna make a part 2 because I don't even know right now if anyone can actually hear me in this live stream. So and my phone's about to explode too, anyways. So I will restart, or if I even can. Thanks, Elite, for sabotaging my right to freedom of fucking expression in all ways, and all the way down to my chess games, where my account name is Rage Against the Machine. So of course they can't let me be winning every single fucking game that I should be winning. Because if that were the case, I would seem like the genius I am. And if a genius wants to rage against the machine, well, where does that leave all of us? All of us good, handy-dandy fucking slaves, and all of us good, handy-dandy fucking slave masters, owners, slave owners, corporation heads. And you know why it's slavery? Because they're destroying your fucking planet, charging you for the land you exist on, and also burning your fucking land and probably kidnapping you in the process and just putting a pile of fucking mammoth bones in the heap. Doesn't matter, man. They got every dollar in the world. Oh, you went cashless, huh? You just gave the elite all your fucking money and more. Yeah, I'm gonna restart it. This fucking lag, dude, pissed me off. So